Oh, we're not slapping at him? Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, no. We're not slapping at him.
You slap me, I slap you.
We're getting sued by so many companies.
Oh,
Not the gumdrop.
It's all because of me.
that's perfect.
This is our opportunity to do something funny.
So we're getting sued.
If we had cameras, it would have been there.
Oh, that's true.
And then the awkward silence
Just-
every time that we...
Didn't work out.
It's like, show us your tits, Matt.
Matthew.
Goblin House Studios.
Welcome to our actual play tabletop podcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 22 of our actual play tabletop podcast. I'm Matt, and I play Shrimp Stomp.
I'm Jojo, and I play Nings.
I'm Bianca, and I play Leilathia.
I'm Spook Jam, and I play Galliot Delaric.
Hey everyone, I'm Cody and I play Thornton Stronghollow.
And I am Adam. I am our game master. Well, in our last episode, a group of thugs from the Thieves Guild probably followed us after that battle in the Tortured Sparrow have been thoroughly trounced. The party's taken a few hits, but they're gone except for one, which Galliot has pinned to the ground, and they're getting ready to question him. So this fellow is struggling and cursing and really mad.
Well, I, Thornton, am going to turn around and put my armored boot on this guy's head.
Oh,
And start like grinding it into the ground.
oh, brutal.
I'm gonna walk up nonchalantly,
Casually.
and sit down on the ground and make sure that I have my circle of spores. My mushroom.
Just get it out.
I was like, wait, I had renamed it. What did I rename it to? Yeah, but yeah, get my mushrooms ready. My
Okay.
mushroom spray.
All right. Does everyone kind of gather around and see this guy?
Are you helping Delsinora move forward?
Very much so.
She's slow, but she's good. Thornton healed her up pretty well. She's still got a.
Well, I mean, just make sure that she's with us.
Oh yeah.
Shrimp Stomp's going to take a page out of Thornton's book, and he is going to search through these two bodies to see if he can find anything.
Okay.
Take their shit.
You see, they all have the tattoos of the bones, varying amounts of bones. Not a lot. You search them pretty thoroughly?
Yeah.
Okay, you find 24 gold pieces. They have daggers. They have short swords. They have bows and arrows. And a few odds and ends on their person, like maybe a pipe, some playing cards, things like that.
I will restock my arrows, and I will take a pack of cards.
Okay.
If I can type properly.
Yeah, you've got this guy tackled. Where is the book the muddy, messed up book that you had?
The soup book.
Soup book.
Yeah, I mean, it's all soupy, dude. It's muddy. It's wet. It's in my pocket.
It's in your pocket. Okay.
It's making soup.
Nasty, muddy book.
Yummy. Who wants to drink the broth?
Ew.
Feed it to this dude.
So, I'm gonna just continue to like grind my foot on this guy's face for a couple seconds.
He grits his teeth and just growls.
Oh, he can still growl, so I just put more of my weight.
He needs to be able to talk.
So are you just going to torture this
You just
guy to
growl
death,
back
or,
at him.
or what?
Well, lad, I would highly suggest, and I just put more weight onto him. You answer our questions, and we don't throw you into the fire over there.
No, I'll just poison him.
Shit. Thanks.
Both are good ideas.
Well, she doesn't poison you, and we don't leave you here for spider food.
Fine. What are your fucking questions?
What the
yeah.
fuck do you want?
Why are we asking him?
Revenge.
Good for you. You're not getting that.
Why revenge?
That fight in the Sparrow. And the bounty. Let's not forget that.
I think you better.
That was good. 10 experience points for that. That made me giggle.
I'm going to go ahead and just I'm going to take my foot off of his head, but I'm going to do it in a way that like I'm going to kick off of his head, just like put
Compress his spine a little bit.
just compress his spine a little bit and just
Oh, yummy.
take my foot off.
Oh.
Oh, sorry about that, lad.
Don't make that noise in my ear. I am right here.
10 experience points for that.
So, what's the bounty for? I assume it's the same one that your friends came at me in the square a few days ago.
You mean why you got a bounty on your head?
Aye.
Who knows? Whoever put it on you, that's anonymous.
How much is it?
500.
500.
You must have pissed someone off.
You have no idea.
He nods like, I believe that.
Mr. Thornton pissed somebody off?
It's a story for another time.
Is the fire spreading at all?
Well, it better damn well be. I threw oil in there.
It's been raining for 2 days, so like the surrounding area isn't catching fire, but the barn is kind of being consumed from within. The wet roof isn't burning much, but it's all collapsing down into a pile. Big plume of smoke going up out of the trees into the sky,
Gotcha.
which people are going to be seeing pretty soon.
So, tell me this, lad. What happens if you go back empty-handed? All your mates here dead?
Aside from shame,
Aye.
whether I die today or not, the lads are probably gonna keep trying. If there's any lads left, that is.
Well, if they keep coming after me, there won't be. But
Pushing the Malagard. Stupid.
coming after me, equally stupid.
If you kill enough of us, don't you think our bosses will start to notice? Maybe get frustrated. Maybe get angry.
Well, maybe I shouldn't be coming after me.
You know who really runs this city? You think it's the officials?
I don't know and I don't care.
The winches.
You'll
Of
find out.
course, it's the winches.
You'll find out who runs the city.
I'm just gonna give him a quick kick to the back of the head. Go and let him up, Galliot.
I can't
He's like,
poison him first.
Not necessary.
I spit in his face and then I pull my spear out.
I mean, but do we want to let him go and run off to whoever it is?
To what?
To gather more people to make angry and soon enough?
Okay, but that might be funny.
Can I at least make his face look weird?
What say you, boy? You want your face to look weird?
Or do
I
you
do
just
not.
want to die?
I would rather live. So what's it gonna take?
Nynx walks over and touches his face.
Hmm.
Oh,
What do you do to him?
You're just caressing his face?
No, I going to put a few of my mushroom spores on his face to kind of
Ew,
Create holes on this face.
yeah.
That
grody.
phobia.
Do I need to roll?
Tryptophobia.
Do you
Yeah,
need to
roll
for it?
roll something.
To see if it. Oh no, it was a 5.
You grow some gross mushrooms on his face, but it may not leave a permanent mark.
I don't think that was necessary, but
It was fun.
So what's it gonna take to let me live?
I was going to do that anyway.
You take back a message. The Shrimp Stomp has wandered up next to Thoradin.
I'll tell him whatever you want.
Oh, did you find anything on the bodies?
Some knives and swords. Some playing cards.
Nice.
But no gold.
Told you I'd take a page out of Thoradin's book.
Hey,
You pocket the silver. You,
I
you share the gold.
I distributed the gold.
I found some gold. I'll give it to you in a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. They have 17 silver as well.
Okay. I definitely pocketed that then.
And 26 copper.
Don't know what to do with that. We haven't had that before. Make sure my math is right.
New currency unlocked.
How old is Galliot?
Galliot is...
Like he's
He's
a
young.
teenager, right?
Yeah, he's like
Okay.
my age, dude.
All right. I don't know how old you are, but
I'm 17.
about teenager.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah,
all I need.
teenage.
That's all I need to know.
You pulled
Oh.
the spear out.
But yeah, he's
so
young enough that his
he
fangs are barely growing in.
he props himself up on his elbows and like mean mugs all of you, and he looks at Shrimp Stomp waiting for.
I mean,
whoever
mug it
message.
back.
I bet you do.
So while Shrimp Stomp gives him whatever message he's going to convey,
I gotta figure out what that is.
Thoradin is going to look through this lady, see if she has any money on her.
She sure does. She has 16 gold.
All right, I'll take that.
There's more.
Hmm?
There's more though.
There's more. Okay, let's see what's.
You want 18 silver
I'll take the silver.
and 15 copper.
I'll take the copper too. But I'm actually specifically taking the gold. And I'm going to walk back up to the student, like just shove the bag into his chest.
He looks down at it, and his brows kind of knit together, and he looks confused, and he looks back up at you.
Once my colleague here tells you what to tell your boys, I'd consider a new line of profession. Seriously, you let yourself get taken down by a teenager.
Oh, man. He,
I don't think bounty hunting is your.
Yeah, man, I'm not even that strong. I think
don't
the only
it's for
reason
you.
I got you on the floor was because of the momentum.
And the knot on the head.
he opens
was
his
funny.
shirt a little more to show the bones more clearly. You can't leave the Malagard. And it wasn't so much about the bounty as revenge for the fight.
Hey, we did a number on you lads,
You did.
and you didn't stop to consider that, did you?
Just wasn't enough, that's all.
Well, you got a few. You didn't have any real deaths there. Just a few broken egos. Now you have dead boys.
He looks over at the corpses of his companions, and he kind of grabs the little satchel of gold. And it looks like he's thinking really hard. And he just sits there silently contemplating that.
Well, Shrimp Stomp, he's all yours.
Speaking of, I smack him in the back of the head, and I want to go loot the other body.
Nice.
Which one?
Down
This-
over here?
this
Yeah.
one.
Into the void.
Maybe try some therapy, dude. I shout that behind my back as I'm running off.
therapy.
What's therapy?
Okay, that guy has 9 gold, 10 silver, and 5 copper. All right, now what?
So, is he still laying down, or y'all let him up?
Oh yeah, we let him up a while
Yeah,
ago.
no. We
He's
let him
slowly
up.
getting to his feet.
Getting to his feet. Okay.
And I'm gonna go ahead and head on back.
Dulcinora is like staring at you, like you imagine she's thinking about her book.
Oh yeah, I should probably hand that to her.
You hand her the muddy book.
Mm-hmm. Have fun with your soup.
She opens it, and her expressions are not very emotive anymore, but she looks kind of forlorn and upset at the state of this.
Slightly
messed up book.
horrified.
Yeah. Sorry, it's such a mess.
Thank you for getting it out of the barn.
Of course. Though maybe it'd be drier if it was still there.
So Shrimp Stomp looks up pretty much eye level with this guy as he's kneeling to get up, and goes, "I'm starting to enjoy killing you."
His eyes open kind of wide.
You can. There's definitely a different look in Shrimp Stomp's eyes. The more you sin, the better I get at it. Oh, you say there's no leaving the Malagard, but I have no problem cutting off those tattoos.
Death is leaving.
He looks kind of horrified and looks around at the rest of you. He's probably going to go back and tell everyone these are psychos. They're really dangerous. He slowly nods as he stands up. He rubs his head where he took a sling bullet to his head.
You're welcome.
You should probably get that checked out, dude.
You're welcome.
If that's all, I'll be going.
Oh, and do be careful of the spiders.
He just gives you a side look.
That barn over there, the burning one, is full of them. They scattered all throughout the woods.
Have fun.
The old man in the cabin said they ran rampant through here.
He just turns his head and starts jogging through the little trees. And
Get some
bushes.
therapy, freak.
Go suck on your mom's tit.
Whoa.
Whoa there, buddy.
We're getting fiery today. All right, y'all have you got the spell book. You defeated the spiders, and then sudden surprise attack, which you have overcome as well. So, you each get 66 experience. Dulcinora gets 36 because she basically missed the whole second half of that battle.
So after that guy leaves, like Thoradin's demeanor just kind of like changes. He moves from this like confident warrior to he just kind of like deflates.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He just kind of walks over to another dill of trees, pulls out his pipe.
Mood. Dulcinora is just scraping mud out of the book and flipping it over and examining it. Are y'all going to hang around here or get the hell out before someone investigates this barn?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, we
most
should probably
definitely.
dip.
We need to.
We need to find somewhere to go.
I was gonna say we need to find some place to go and hide and have a long rest. So
Yeah, because the city's proving to not be very safe.
I would say that we would start heading towards those shipwrecks. That
Mhm.
was the plan after getting the book,
yes,
so we can work our way around the
I
city,
could-
avoid it completely.
Cast Song of Rest if we need it.
What does that do?
It's like 1d6 of healing. Let me look.
Well,
it
I
up real
think
quick.
we all need to get our spell slots back in.
Okay, well, a few things then. Nearby, you have the inn where you all met, Martin's Inn. Not far inside the city is the Dragon's Egg, where you spent the last night at. Oh gosh, y'all wouldn't know this. The geography of the area.
Mm-mm. I mean, I might know a bit, but that's not much. Because it's a port town that I've been in before.
Yes.
That's how I know Martin.
Make a insight check.
18 plus 1, that's 19.
Very good. Let me see if I have a visual aid to actually. There's no point in having a visual aid because the listener can't see that. Okay. Galliot, you know that the bay that you're in, above Ramos is a river, a big river, and a bit of land. The beach, if y'all are going to travel down the beach to get to these shipwrecks, it's actually quicker to go through Ramos to get to that area. It would add at least a couple days to your journey to go around.
Mm-hmm.
You overheard that there was a paladin looking for Shrimp Stomp
Yes.
from the Umira Temple. Okay, so it is late in the evening. The sun is starting to set. We're on the 7th day together. What will you do tonight?
It's evening right now.
Yeah, the sun is just starting to set. Y'all had a late start because of the late night battle at the Tortured Sparrow and heading all the way across town.
Are we walking? We're heading somewhere?
You
no,
tell
we're
me.
we're just right now. We're just where we are.
Yeah, we haven't decided where to.
I say we probably need to bed down somewhere so that we can get spell slots back in.
You know, Shrimp Stomp's starting to come down off of his bloodlust or whatever goblin emotion he had while he was killing. And he is starting to feel ashamed that he's starting to become what he ran away from. He didn't like the way the goblins were fighting. He didn't like their methods or their mentality. He didn't fit into them because he wasn't brutal enough. And here he is enjoying the killing and even threatened somebody. And it's just, that's not who he wants to be. That's why he left. That's why he started this journey. It's because he didn't fit into that mindset, and he doesn't want to accept it now. So he's starting to become timid and self-reflecting, and not really sure why he enjoyed that so much.
Nick walks over. Are you okay, Shrimp Stomp?
Mr. Mushroom, no. I liked that way too much. That's not me. That's not why Umira loves me.
I understand that, but you helped protect everybody.
I know, but there's a difference between protecting people and hunting every single one of them down.
We were being hunted,
I could have let them run.
but they were all wanting to do bad to Mr. Thornton and us. Not saying that it's okay to do that, but sometimes.
I know, I don't think I should have enjoyed it that much.
Maybe Umira will help you reflect on it and get more understanding.
I hope so, 'cause this doesn't feel good.
You will be okay.
Thank you, Mr. Mushroom.
You're welcome.
Shrimp Stomp pats the mushroom on the head. Kind of slowly starts wandering over to Thoradin.
And my beard looks over and winks at you.
Shrimp Stomp kind of stops. Shakes his head. He just keeps going. He goes to stand next to Thoradin. Just kind of be next to what has become kind of like his rock at the moment. It's just this guy is solid and he can count on him.
Solid.
Well, you see a very much deflated Thoradin. As you get close, he's just staring off into the woods, just puffing on this pipe.
Are you okay, Thoradin?
Several long seconds go by before he answers. I will be. Come on, we have to go before we ourselves become spider food.
Okay. Just remember, spiders are no problem.
Just kind of turns and starts wandering.
Leilathia, what have you been doing this whole time?
Chilling with Moonshadow, smoking, making sure he's high enough for our next adventure as well.
You getting the fox high as well?
Yep. Just sitting, relaxing, and watching people, I suppose, gather themselves.
Galliot?
Galliot's kind of chilling over by Leilathia and Delsinora. He's probably sitting on the ground playing his drums because he's trying to shake off whatever that was. He got really upset, so he'd rather get rid of that energy.
There has been quite some energy in this little patch of woods recently. You were about to say something?
Yeah, I was gonna say as he walks past Shrimpstop, Thoradin just kind of like puts his hand on Shrimpstop's shoulder for a moment.
Nice.
Okay. What is your destination tonight?
There's not going to be a safe place.
I say we go to
Unless
the
we
inn.
try to convince Martin to let us stay.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a great distance back into the city.
I mean, let's give it a shot.
It wouldn't
Why
even
not?
be an hour.
Martin was outside of the city, though, wasn't he?
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's very close.
Okay.
He's
But-
like just outside the gates.
Where you came from, the Dragon's Egg, it's not very far either. Any farther than that, it's probably longer than you'd want to walk in your condition.
Do we want to go to... Martin's not the Dragon's Egg, is he?
No.
No.
Okay. So do we want to go see Martin, or do we want to go to the Dragon's Egg?
I'd rather go see Martin.
I would too.
Too many faces
Mm-hmm.
Good point.
at the dragon.
Since you got someone was looking in the windows.
Yep. Okay.
Yesterday while you were asleep.
Mm-hmm.
We'll go see if Martin will let us back in.
Okay. It's not far at all to Martin's Inn. And it is aglow because it's perfect time of night. Farmers and villagers and the people who live in Artesia stop in to have their dinner and a drink. And so it's actually kind of busy. There's a lot of people in Martin's Inn, more so than the Dragon's Egg for sure. So it's a hopping place. And so there's a lot of sound coming out of it. You hear music. There's a bard in there playing a fiddle. And y'all come in all ragged and weary again.
Oh, yeah, I've probably pulled the arrows out by now and casted, like, cure wounds or something.
Good.
I should probably roll for that. Give me 1 sec. It's a 3 plus 3. It's a 6. Okay.
As y'all head in, Martin is busy, serving drinks and stuff. He looks up to see your group and just rolls his eyes, and you almost can hear his audible sigh.
Hi, Martin.
No. Welcome.
Thank you.
Hello, Mr. Martin.
A pleasure to serve you again.
Whatever
Thoradin
ruckus
just
we've
doesn't-
been in the past, I promise you tonight's.
Tonight we won't be the same.
Music to my ears. What would you like to drink?
Spring water, please.
Oh, okay.
Weirdo.
Something that burns.
Beer.
Food, please. Food.
What would you like?
What are my options?
You got spider. Roasted, boiled.
No spiders. Not.
Oh, okay. I've got bread, old cheese,
Ooh,
some soup, plenty of soup, and some lamb.
I'll do the bread and soup.
All right.
I'll have lamb.
All right. Dulcinora just shakes her head.
I want bread, and I want the stinky cheese, and I want some lamb. Yes.
All right, all together that'll be 3 silver.
I got it.
And Shrimp Stomp takes out his little bag and pays.
All right. He goes into the bag to start preparing food.
Cool. I think you said there was a bard. I want to see if I can join him in performing.
You could, if you wait a moment. He finishes his song and takes a drink from his ale.
Gotcha.
Shrimp Stomp goes ahead and while he has his little pouch out, he hands everybody 4 gold, including Dulcinora.
Oh. Thank you, Shrimp Stomp.
Oh, you're welcome. Thornton taught me this trick.
Speaking of, I hand everyone 1 gold, and I'm going to keep the rest because it won't divide properly.
Nice. Galliot, as you walk up to the bard, he finishes his drink and he's contemplating playing another song.
Mm-hmm.
He sees you and sees your bongos. That is an instrument I rarely see.
It's the only one I've got. I know how to play a few others, but I've only ever been playing the bongos for a while. So I might be a bit rusty.
Are you a sailor by any chance?
Mm-hmm.
Well, care to join me? Maybe we can make some money.
Sure, I was about to ask that.
I don't know how this is gonna work, but okay. Y'all begin to play, and it's kind of a weird cacophony, but you start to get into a groove and match up with one another, and an interesting song. A few people raise their beers to that. Wait, Lathia, what are you going to sit at the bar, sit at a table?
I'll sit with everybody.
Y'all going to get a table together while Galliot is playing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Dulcinora finds a knife on a table and starts using it to scrape the pages and get the mud out of this book.
Oh, speaking of, do you want me to do a performance check or no?
Yes, you can.
Sweet. Okay.
Lose something after that.
16 plus 5. That's an 11.
11?
Wait, no, 6 plus 5. That's an 11. Yeah. Maybe I shouldn't have offered to roll.
He got an 18. So that would be almost 30. Okay, it's a little awkward, but y'all do pretty well. And some people start putting some coins down in front of y'all in a hat.
Nice.
14 copper gets put in the hat. So that's 7 for you. These guys don't have a lot of money.
Shrimp Stomp's sitting between Thornton and Dulcinora, and he looks over and sees that she's trying to clean it. And he kind of reaches over and touches her hand and goes,
I know a spell for that.
and he casts prestidigitation on the book to actually clean it.
Okay, all this mud just falls out in sheets into the straw on the floor. Thank you, Shrimps. Thank you, Shrimp Stomp.
Well, you're very welcome. I'm glad it worked.
Just big grin on his face. He's being helpful again, being kind.
Many of these pages are damaged beyond repair, but
I could try again.
These arcane symbols, they're not going to be so easily regenerated.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to feel like an apprentice for a while, I think. All that's left in her book are first level spells. She got knocked down several pegs. After you do that, she just buries her head in this book, looking over the things, and it is basically tuning out everything else. She got her book back.
Yay!
You now have a wizard with spells. All right, Martin comes out. You finish your song just in time to see some food and drinks brought out. Are you eating Spider again?
Probably, yeah.
You're not tired of him yet. The spider is fresh.
Look, in fire, it smelled really good, so
That's
Hey,
true.
I think I recognize that one.
That was Bob. Bob the spider.
Samuel, no.
So Thoradin, he just takes his beer and he just starts sipping on it.
No chug-a-lugging?
Like he's not drinking it with his usual gusto.
What's on Thoradin's mind?
He's just thinking about what what that thug had said about the bounty. But for now, he is keeping that too close to his chest.
Nynx is getting very, very sleepy. She goes, Shrimpy,
Yeah,
you did really good today.
thank you. I'm feeling a little bit better, but thank you anyways.
Food's arrived.
Yeah.
He cuts a small sliver of the cheese and puts it in a pocket, and y'all hear a little squeak as the starts wrestling around and some nibbling going on. He never says anything about it, but he goes ahead and starts digging into his bread and meat and eating.
You have a friend.
I didn't know he had an animal companion in there.
Something could live
Oh.
on you.
Yeah,
I bet
that's
a lot of
right.
things live on them. A lot of small creatures with
that tend to create bodily odors.
He's had it. He's had him forever.
oh shit. My eyesight. And I always
Yeah.
far away from
He blends in.
Moon's shadow starts searching the room, smelling the floor for something to eat. She's
Obviously, I
very
would
unhappy.
share.
Don't eat the book soup.
You'll share some of your.
Yeah,
There's some meat in the soup. Okay, so he stays by your side and looks at these pitiful little things and just gingerly takes it with his front teeth and chews it up.
it's just so picky. So picky.
I hand Leilathia the rest of my lamb for Moonshadow. Because it was a big piece and I'm a little
Oh,
person.
You're little. Okay, his ears perk up at that.
Thank you.
You're
Thank
just
you.
a little guy.
He can have the rest of this. I've had all I wanted.
Most kind of you.
You're welcome.
I feel I've fallen quite far. Things were different for me once. He starts eating.
I'm sorry, Mr. Fox.
I was once the emperor of
Oh, he has a whole story.
the emperor of the foxes.
It's probably somewhere buried in Leilathia's spiral notebook there.
I just have the story of how we met, as far as I know.
I think I only put like a couple sentences about what he may have said about the past. Okay. One of the times Martin comes by to refill your drinks, he lets you know that he doesn't have many rooms left, so he only has 3 still vacant, and they're each 2 silver pieces for the night.
I'll just take a hanky hung up in the rafters like a hammock.
Okay. How will y'all divide up the 3 rooms amongst each other?
I'll share a room with Nynx. For sure.
You're gonna sleep up on the rafter?
No, I'll sleep in the rafter of.
Of the common room?
No, with
Oh.
Leilathia.
Y'all are weirdos.
Galliot, which room are you going to stay in?
That entirely depends on who Shrimp Stomp is gonna share room with. Because he's either gonna pick Dulcinora or
Dulcinora has no sense of smell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she can.
I would probably, now that he tends to bounce between Thoradin and Dulcinora,
Mm-hmm.
he's probably going to be refocused on Dulcinora again because he's wanting to keep her safe. It's still on his mind that this is the first successful thing he's done good, and so he wants to keep her safe, keep her alive. So he's going to stay. He's probably going to room with her if she wants.
And just a couple hours ago, you saw her almost bite the dust.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so maybe Thoradin and Galliot.
Thoradin and
Sure.
Galliot.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. After you finish your meal, you gather up your coins from your performance. You all start to turn in for the night. Shrimp Stomp, you notice, I'm sure your sense of smell is very keen. Dulcinora does not smell, she's not rotting, but you smell a weird kind of fishy, saltwater smell coming off of her,
Okay.
which, you might find to be strange.
You smell like the sea.
She slowly looks up from her book. That's strange. And she just slowly looks back down at the book.
Moving
She
on.
does look like she's muddling over that, but has no she
No
can't smell it
comment.
herself. It is weird.
She's gone nose blind. No.
Well, Thoradin, he does not get into bed. He just sits in a chair by the window, assuming there's a window,
Oh yeah, there's
and he just stares out the window, pulls out his pipe, and just starts smoking.
who put this fucking bounty on you?
Nink says, grabbed one of the cleanest napkins, the cloth napkins she could find, and I'm attaching it up in the
Okay.
rafters in mine and Lathia's room.
You have to compete with a few smaller spiders up in the rafters.
That's where they get
I
good to
don't-
know they're locally sourced.
These are they're not related to the giant spiders.
I'm gonna,
They're harmless.
in the middle of the night, I'm going to see little 8-legged mushrooms.
Are you that high?
Meditating and smoking could probably do
I could do that. All right, so are y'all gonna turn in for the night?
Yeah.
Shrimp Stomp will curl up on top of the bed as usual and lay down and
Good night, Dulcinora.
Good night, Shrimp Stomp. All right, y'all turn in. Y'all heal your wounds from the battle the day before. Dulcinora is going to memorize some spells. And she does not need to sleep. She can just sit and read her book all night. And for such good role playing, everyone gets 15 experience.
Nice.
And we will pick up in the morning of day 8 on the next episode. Thank you for listening. We appreciate it. We hope you've enjoyed it. Pretty intense, emotional episode we had today.
if you like, you can follow us on Twitter at Goblin House ST.
You can follow us at Goblin House Studios on Facebook.
And you can also follow us on TikTok and Snapchat, the Goblin House Studios.
Thank you, everybody.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.